Africa is home to three great cats utterly unique in the world. Magnificent predators, with hunting techniques as varied as they are deadly. These creatures are discreet, swift, and formidable. Yet life at the very top of the food chain is never as simple as it appears. Each of Africa's big cats has its own extraordinary story to tell. Kruger National Park in South Africa is one of the largest wildlife reserves on the continent, spanning nearly 20,000 square kilometers. It offers an astonishing variety of habitats. And is home to hundreds of mammal species, birds, and reptiles. Predators are present in abundance, including Africa's three great cats: the lion, the leopard, and the cheetah. They live side by side, yet their behavior and preferred habitats set them worlds apart. Across the vast wildlands of Kruger, three feline families are facing a critical moment. A coalition of cheetah brothers must make a difficult decision. A lioness fights to raise her cubs. Without the support of her pride, a young female leopard is learning to survive on her own, following in her mother's footsteps. Their stories weave an epic wildlife drama of monumental proportions. Dawn has just broken in the south of Kruger. The tall, dry grass provides perfect camouflage for a consummate young predator. In the final hours of darkness, this 2-year-old male lion has taken down a young buffalo. For a lion his age, it is a remarkable feat. It is also highly unusual because generally, lions hunt in organized prides. But he has been forced to leave his pride to find his own territory. Today he has proved he has what it takes to survive alone. Yet his success is not entirely down to skill. The winter drought has weakened the buffalo herds, turning them into easier targets for predators. While his future looks secure for now, not far away, his mother is facing great hardship. She is caring for her new litter. At 6 weeks old, the cubs have only just left the safety of their den and still depend entirely on their mother's milk. Feeding 4 hungry cubs demands immense energy. But to eat herself, she must leave them to hunt. Unlike most lionesses who can rely on their pride for food while they nurse, she must manage alone. Her pride recently scattered. The young adult males from her last litter were driven out by their father and now must find new territories. The dominant male left soon after to patrol his hunting territory of roughly 100 square kilometers. He will not return for several days. After his departure, his adult daughter left the pride leaving the lioness alone with her vulnerable cubs. For now, she can still produce milk and keeps her cubs hidden in thick bush. But soon she must hunt. And that means leaving them unattended. Farther north, another feline family is on the move. These two brothers have formed a powerful coalition. One wears a radio collar, allowing scientists to study their movements and glimpse the secret life of these most elusive creatures. The brothers are from the same litter and have stayed together after leaving their mother. Their alliance allows them to control a territory of about 60 square kilometers. Prime hunting ground with permanent water. A vital resource. For although cheetahs can go 4 days without drinking, they need water more often in the heat. By working as a team, they can tackle larger prey and better defend their land against lone males. The cheetah is built entirely for speed. With long legs, a slender frame and streamlined skull, it can reach 112 kilometers per hour. but cannot sustain that speed for long, risking deadly overheating. In exchange for velocity, the cheetah has sacrificed raw power. This white rhino and her calf have no reason to fear, which would not be true if a pride of lions passed by. The brothers bring down the powerful red hartebeest. One has sunk its fangs into the victim's windpipe. But the struggle is only beginning. The hartebeest fights fiercely, forcing the cheetahs to redouble their efforts to keep it pinned. They have no choice but to start eating at once. Because 1 in 10 cheetah kills is stolen by a lion. A leopard or hyenas. But today, nothing seems to threaten their meal. Once sated, they can rest as the sun sets. Secure in their alliance, at least for now. While 2 big cats have full bellies and settle for the night, another awakens hungry the next morning. This 12-year-old female leopard knows how to survive alone. She has spent her whole life in Kruger's savanna and wooded riverine areas, naturally solitary. She shares her territory with her daughter. The young female has only recently become independent. Leopards are mostly nocturnal, but she has not eaten for days. She stalks her breakfast from her favorite lookout. She weighs only 60 kilos, but never underestimate her size. Though not as fast as a cheetah, she can hit 60 kilometers per hour in moments. She is the queen of stealth. Discretion is her greatest weapon. She moves silently through the undergrowth. This impala never saw her coming. She uses her strength to drag the carcass to safety from prying eyes. The impala is one of the most common antelopes in the South African savanna, making up as much as 85% of leopard and cheetah diets. This young lioness has also spotted an impala. Normally, lions target larger prey. But with her father away patrolling and her mother busy with cubs, she has no choice but to hunt alone. She is half as fast as a cheetah and can reach 60 kilometers per hour at best. She must get within 30 meters of her prey before launching. Unfortunately, her impatience betrays her and the impala escapes. She is still young and lacks patience. Even the most experienced lions only succeed 1 in 6 times when hunting alone. Without her pride, she will have to work much harder to survive. Teamwork gives big cats far greater chances of bringing down larger prey. It is exactly what these brothers have just done. They have killed another red hartebeest, prey 3 times the weight of an adult cheetah. A true achievement, made possible by their teamwork. Nothing seems able to stop these brothers, who have taken 2 hartebeests in just days. Yet vigilance is essential, because a larger predator could still steal their kill. If left undisturbed, they will each consume more than 14 kilos of meat, allowing them to go several days without hunting. While the cheetahs recover from their feast, the lioness sets out. She has decided to move in to avoid drawing attention to her cubs by staying too long in one place. For her, this muddy puddle offers welcome relief. A precious drink for a thirsty mother. The cubs follow. Though at their age, mother's milk still provides most of their hydration. In a few months, they will be weaned, and in 18 months, they must be fully independent. But for now, they still rely on their mother's experience. Unaware of the trials she faces, the mother leopard, meanwhile, has fulfilled her maternal duties. Her daughter is now independent. She will enjoy the impala she caught earlier alone. Her only concern is keeping it from thieves. But she knows how to outwit them. By hoisting the carcass into a tree, safe from lions, and able to eat at leisure, she need not worry about cheetahs either, who are poor climbers and weaker than her. The leopard is by far the most agile climber among Africa's great carnivores, capable of hauling prey weighing over 50 kilos into the canopy. It has specialized carnassial teeth to slice flesh. With them and its powerful jaws, it tears off large chunks and swallows them whole. This female mainly eats impala. But like all leopards, she will eat any protein source. Leopards hunt more than 90 different species, including insects, reptiles, and even fish. Thanks to this varied diet and extraordinary adaptability, the leopard is the most widespread big cat on Earth. But self-sufficiency is not innate in leopards. This young female has only recently left her mother. She is far from as skilled at hunting and must quickly learn to kill or starve. She also faces other dangers. Lions see leopards as competitors and will attack and try to kill them whenever the chance arises. The young female knows this and moves with caution. The rosettes on her gleaming coat are unique. No two leopards share the same pattern. They provide perfect camouflage and dappled light. The white patch beneath her tail will one day guide her own cubs through dense scrub. To stay close when moving through thick bush. But before that day comes, she must secure food in her own territory. No easy task. In lion territory, the father of the cubs has finally returned. He announces his presence with a deafening roar that can be heard up to 8 kilometers away. It is welcome news for the lioness and her cubs, who have struggled without the male support. She hears his distant call and sets off toward him. After a while, the cubs hurry to catch up. Their mother leads the way, and her daughter joins them to witness the reunion. For the cubs, it is just another afternoon, the perfect time to play and romp. But their father is still kilometers away. Their mother urges them onward. They do not yet know, but this is one of the most important moments of their young lives. They have never met their father, who left when they were still hidden in the den. When they arrive, The cubs keep a cautious distance. For the mother and her daughter, this reunion is a tender moment. The huge male fascinates the cubs. They still do not know how to behave around him. He disciplines them as gently as possible. For the first time since the cubs were born, almost 2 months ago, the pride is together again. Lions are Africa's most powerful predators. And for this family, the future finally looks brighter.